Okay, so I think we're here at the Punch Bowl. Wow, I don't know if the camera is gonna catch it like we are seeing it. Looks like a little bit, but the water is super blue. So this is the Punch Bowl here. Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon or about noon. Sure. It is April the 28th, 2025. And we are here at the Olympic National Park in Washington. Is it April 28th? Yeah. It's about 50 degrees today, and we are about to do I think it's called the Spruce Rail Trailhead is where we're at. So Spruce Rail Trail, something like that. So that hike is actually quite long, and we're not going to do the whole hike. We are here to see the Punch Bowl, which is on the trail. So I'm going to see if there's a little sign here. Spruce Railroad Trail. So that was close. Let's see if there's some information here on the hike. I believe all trails said it was about 1.3 miles to the Punch Bowl and 1.3 miles back, so about 2.5 miles. Let's see. Don't soil the view with number 2. Okay. Oh, there we go. Cougars. Okay, watch out for the cougars. So here we go. There's like a little map. Lake Crescent right here. You probably saw the views as we came in. We are here at this trailhead, and we're going to the Punch Bowl, which I cannot see on the map, but I think it's somewhere right around here. Okay.
It doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do if you see a cougar, though.
Don't do things that make you look like prey. So, I don't know.
Micah, don't be cute.
I think if you run into a cougar, they probably are gonna see you before you see them. And if you did see it, so I think it would be like already on you by the time you saw it. So I don't know. I know when alone, when they're in the cougar territory, they put eyes on the back of their heads so they wouldn't get attacked from behind. Okay.
Next restroom, 4 miles.
Next restroom, 4 miles. Okay. Good thing I just went. So, like I said, it is April the 28th, 2025. We are, the weather is okay. It's cooler out here than most places this time of year. The end of April, early May. It's only about 50 degrees today. Even this morning it was about 50 degrees in the mountains and still hasn't quite warmed up. It's been cloudy and overcast, which goes along with the stereotype of the Northwest. So there you go. I was thinking, oh yeah, so trail's about just over 2.5 miles, and everybody keeps telling us to come see this Punch Bowl. So I haven't looked into it too much. I try not to know what I'm looking at or looking for too much, but you've had multiple people at work tell you to go see the Punch Bowl. So we got to go see this Punch Bowl. So the whole trail here, I believe, is like, God, it might be 12 miles long. I don't know. It goes the whole length of the Crescent Lake. Like I said, we're just gonna go 1.5 miles or so in and turn around. It is calling for some rain. Look at these plants. Looks like ferns just starting to come up. Yeah, they do. Oh, got some bikers coming through.
Yeah, it's a good walk.
Yeah. So it looks like they're gonna bike around the lake. So if that's something you are interested in, looks like it is gonna be paved most of the way, if not the whole way. But yeah, it is.
My coworker said it was paved other than like the last 100 yards to the punch bowl.
Oh, okay. So the punch, well, no, I think the punch bowl's right on the trail.
I don't know.
But I don't know. But we'll find out and we'll share with you. But like I was saying, weather is looking not so great in the forecast. Supposed to rain. I believe it's, let's see, let me see what the exact time is. 12:37, and I think they're calling for rain sometime around 1:15, sometime around there. So maybe about 45 minutes we've got of clear weather. Could be better, could be worse than that. You never know. I'm sure people here from the Northwest would probably agree with me, where it probably get a lot of forecasted rain that goes away, and or not forecasted rain that just shows up, and it's kind of hard to tell. But the good thing is with the rain here is it's usually pretty light. At least that's the stereotype, and what we've seen from living here for just about a month now is when it does rain, it's kind of light. It doesn't stay very long, kind of comes and goes. It's just there. So we're gonna live with it. Micah's got his canopy on, so he'll stay dry, and I've got a rain cover in my bag just in case. We've got extra hoodies. We should be good. The problem will be on the next hike, because we're gonna try to do one more hike today, and yeah, probably gonna be in the rain. We'll see. We will see. So if you didn't watch last video, I'll show you some of these views here as we're walking. It's kind of very jungly with all the ferns and stuff. The forest here is just very unique, which I guess is why it is a national park. If you didn't watch the last video, you can go back and watch that either right now or after this one. We went to Soul Duck Falls this morning, kind of more towards the center in the mountains of the national park, and that was a really nice hike, about a mile in, mile back, just short of that. Really cool falls, so make sure if you have not seen that one, you go back and you watch that one. So we're gonna do that. We had that one this morning, doing this one now, and then I got a set of falls we're gonna do not too far from here in the afternoon, likely in the rain. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead. Let's get our steps under us here. I'll come back to you with some views and some updates on this trail. So come up on this tunnel here, and looks like the trail splits off. So this says low level lighting and tunnels, stay to the right, use reflective devices, walk, bike, bicycle. So bicycles can continue through there. It is quite dark, so I would bring a light if you're going through there. But we're heading to Devil's Punch Bowl, and the sign over here says Devil's Punch Bowl. Huh?
And now it's not hard.
Yeah, and now we not. No road here. We're back on a traditional trail now. So I think you said we're about a mile in?
Yeah.
Man, look how blue that water is there. I don't know if the video is going to capture how blue it is, like right in here where it's super shady. It's blue. It's not even like green. Wow. It's different. Like, we'll always bring up Plitvice National Park in Croatia for some of the clearest water. This is a different type of shade. This is very cool. Not seen much of this in North America, so some of the best waters on this side of the pond that we've ever seen. If you know a place where they got cool, very clear blue water like this here, let us know so we can go find it. Somebody has an affinity for clear blue water. Guess we got to go out to like the Caribbean or something at some point, maybe.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so about a mile in, we should be about a quarter mile or so away from the punch bowl, and we probably will turn around at that point. We'll see. We're trying to sneak in a third hike before the rain hits. It's starting to get a little windy here, so we will play it by ear. Okay, so let's go ahead and get up this hill. Okay, so I think we're here at the punch bowl. Wow, I don't know if the camera is going to catch it like we are seeing it. Looks like a little bit, but the water is super blue. So this is the punch bowl here. Oh, very cool. I don't know if we are allowed in the water here. If you know anything about that, let me know. I'm guessing no, and I think I would be happy about that. Obviously right now it's too cold. Wow, very nice and clear. Look at that. Now you can see all the way down. It goes straight down, and there it is. Where there's no glare, you can see almost all the way to the bottom. No fishies that I can see, but pretty cool. So you see the punch bowl, and then we got this view over here. Very cool, even with the clouds. Actually kind of cool. They're just kissing the tops of these mountains here. Very cool. So this is Lake Crescent, which is kind of on the north side of the park here. A very cool place. Wow. Okay. Rebecca wants me out of here so she can take a good picture. Obviously, a good picture doesn't have me in it. So, continue on a little bit here, show you what the rest of the trail looks like. Man, look how clear that is. Very cool. So that was a pretty easy hike, really flat for the most part, except toward the end there it was a little bit downhill, so we'll have to go back up. And I think right at the beginning there might have been a little bit more downhill, so kind of two places where we probably have a little bit of uphill. I can see the other side there. I don't know if you can see, but right here there's a road just on the other side of the water. I think that's where we were earlier. Wow. So only took, how long did that hike take us? About 30 minutes for that hike. 1.3 miles. Very nice. Now, like I said, it continues on, and this trail just hugs along this side of the lake, and I believe it goes, it might be 12 miles, but I think somewhere between 8 and 12, somewhere like that, something pretty significant. And it has trailheads on both sides, so you can take the trailhead that way and walk this way, or vice versa. Obviously we're trying to get to the punch bowl, so we started on the closer side so we can get a little bit of both. So I think we're just gonna wrap up this video here, and we're gonna head back here after we take this in a little bit more. But if you like the video, hit the like button now. Comment, any comments, questions, You know any better places with cleaner, clearer water than that, let us know in the comments below so we can go find it. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Gotta subscribe. We're doing more stuff here. We got at least one more hike here in the park, and maybe one more on our way back to Yakima, since we're living in Yakima for the summer. We got 2 more months in Yakima. We got plenty of plans here in Washington, so we'll be all over Washington seeing stuff. So subscribe so you can see that. And we got a Europe trip planned for the summer, so after those videos post, we got stuff in Europe. Should be some pretty awesome stuff, so make sure you subscribe. You can follow along with our adventures there. So until then, we'll see you in the next one.